I became a father 2 months ago. My daughter, Lila, is my whole world. Tiny fingers, sleepy eyes, and the softest laugh that feels like sunlight in a dark world. We moved into a small rental house just outside town. It was quiet, almost too quiet, the kind of silence that hums in your ears. My wife, Mara, worked night shifts at the hospital, so most nights, it was just me and the baby. We had one of those video baby monitors with night vision, the kind that hums softly when it's on. I always kept the screen next to my bed. That night, I woke up to the faintest static sound. The monitor was flickering. I rubbed my eyes and looked at the screen. Lila's crib was still, her little chest rising and falling. But then, the motion sensor blinked red. Something moved across the nursery floor. At first, I thought it was a glitch. But no, there was shape, movement, weight. The figure was tall, human-shaped but blurred by the low light. It walked from the window toward the crib, slow, careful steps. My heart slammed against my ribs. I whispered to myself, "No, no, no." I jumped up, ran down the hall, and pushed open the nursery door. The air inside was icy, unnaturally cold. Lila was asleep, unharmed. The window was locked. No one was there. But when I looked down at the monitor again, the motion light blinked, movement detected. The next morning, I convinced myself it was sleep deprivation. New dads see things, right? But I still checked the monitor footage. At 3:07 a.m., the static cleared. For 5 long seconds, something crossed the frame. Not a shadow, a person. Bare feet, pale skin, long dark hair. But their head tilted in a way no human should. Then they stopped beside the crib, leaned forward, and the audio crackled. A faint whisper came through, "She's not yours." I dropped the monitor. That day, I called the landlord, asked if anyone had keys to the house. He hesitated. You're in the old Myers property?" I said yes. His voice dropped to a whisper. "There was a family before you, couple lost their baby. Never came back. The nursery was left as it was." That night, I moved Lila's crib into our bedroom. But at 3:11 a.m., the monitor turned on by itself. No baby in view. Just that empty nursery. And then, from the speaker, soft crying. A baby's crying. Except Lila was sleeping beside me. I couldn't take it anymore. I decided to remove the monitor entirely. As I unplugged it, I felt static crawl up my arm, like a hum inside my bones. The screen flickered one last time. It showed me the nursery again, same floor, same crib. But now, there was someone standing there. It was me. My image, standing in the dark room, looking down into the crib. But I wasn't there. I was holding the monitor in my hands, staring at the image of myself in a place I hadn't stepped into for 2 days. Then my reflection turned its head toward the camera, slow, mechanical, and smiled. The feed cut out. That night, we left the house. Moved in with my brother. I never went back. But last week, Mara called me while I was at work. She said she heard crying coming from the baby monitor again, even though it was in the attic, unplugged, collecting dust. I told her to throw it away. She said she tried. But every night since, she wakes up at 3:07 a.m. and hears someone walking across the floor above our room. Sometimes, what technology shows us isn't a glitch, it's a glimpse into something waiting between worlds. Some doors open themselves when you watch too closely. And once you've seen it, it never forgets your name.